Let's have a look at a cover story in Saturday's Times about an escalation of Russian naval activity. Steve, tell me more. It's not good news, is it?
It's not. It's worrying news is what it is. We're not quite at the stage of shouting the word war and having the graphics, but it's a step towards it, which is the worry.
Can I just say our art department are ready?
Of course they are. First thing that was made. Yes, the new defence chief has warned of the Russian threat at sea. The interview that is given to the Times has some scary things, talking about the increase in Russian activity. Part of it is about, he says, that if they were to cut the cables in the Atlantic, ruining the internet, then that would be seen as an act of war, which I think we can all agree with. I mean, when Facebook goes down for half an hour, people take to Twitter to cry about how they can't use social media anymore. So if the internet went down, it would be a problem. But he's right about the increase in Russian activity. Earlier we saw the story about a Russian submarine colliding with a Royal Navy warship, or the sonar. You read the story in greater detail, I didn't realise that the sonar trails behind them quite a bit, and the Russian submarine dove, whatever your past participle is of choice, and ruined the sonar. So it's not it's a worrying story, but it's not quite as problematic as the headline gives you, because it turns out we hear about this. It happened in late 2020, but it was filmed by a Channel 5 crew who were on board at the time for their TV show Warship Life at Sea.
Right. Oh, I see. I tell you what, though, I mean, I'm beginning to wonder whether actually Vladimir Putin, Leo, is not such a nice guy after all.
Well, yeah, and this comes at a time when, I mean, this is obviously why something from 2 years ago has made it into the news, because we've got 100,000 Russian troops on the border with Ukraine, ready to go in and finish the job that they started with Crimea. And we've got Putin's cronies in Kazakhstan and Belarus, the sort of satellite dictators there that are very allied to Russia, are having all sorts of problems, and Putin's having his own problems at home. So yeah, this sort of this tub thumping. I'm surprised we haven't seen a picture of him naked riding a bear yet. So this tub thumping is...
That's the only thing I like about him, by the way. Whenever I have my doubts about Vladimir, I fire up that photograph. It's the screensaver on my computer. His ability to ride horseback topless is world class.
But this cable, people are worried about the cable being cut that carries our internet. Are we getting our oil and gas from Russia and our internet? We seem to be very dependent on Russia.
Well, yeah, I mean, countries don't need to attack each other anymore in a military sense, do they? I mean, for example, the Chinese, if they were to bring down satellites that provide GPS information or indeed, you know, other sort of 5G transmissions, all the rest of it.
Pornhub.
Or Pornhub is a key one, or for me, just some boring news website, because I'm an older man. But look, I mean, in the end, you know, this is in many ways where the battles will be fought now, infrastructure.
Right.
And that's a worry. I mean, don't you think?
I think there should be another cable just in case they cut the first one. I mean, it does make the internet
Nice trick.
Yeah, that'll get them. They'll never...
Disguise it.
Paint fish on.
Now you're talking. There you go. We've solved that problem for you, Home Office and also Foreign Office.